Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing as well as can be expected right now. Probably noticed this already, but there's this annoying like sawing or grinding sound in the background. Listen. It's annoying. So if any of you guys have ever watched Casey Neistat or Peter McKinnon before, you've probably heard them complain about the Joby Gorillapod not holding their camera well, you know, and sometimes like falling over or being super unstable, and I think I've figured out why. So for those of you who don't know, the Joby Gorillapod is this thing. You usually don't see it because it's on my camera so that I can hold it out like this. But it's basically a flexible little tripod that you can use to hold it for vlogging like this, or set up as a regular tripod, or wrap it around stuff. It's quite the versatile little piece of vlogging equipment, actually. But some people have complained about the Gorillapod being not strong enough, or like bending and falling over when they try to use it. And I think I know the problem with it. See, most of the time when people complain about the Gorillapod not being able to hold their camera, it's usually because they've got big, heavy cameras. Peter McKinnon, when he complained about it, was using a Canon 1DX Mark II. And I'll put a picture like up here on the screen for you. That's a big camera. It's like really heavy, and even the like stronger version of the Gorillapod might not be able to actually hold that even within its specifications, right? It's a heavy camera. And then Casey Neistat used a somewhat less heavy camera. He used a bunch of cameras, but just like a standard Canon DSLR. I've tried to vlog with one of them before in another video, but only for about like 5 minutes before my arms started getting tired. And I bet you my Gorillapod wouldn't be able to hold it up if I tried to set it on a flat surface, because it's just so heavy. You see, when you make something flexible, you necessarily sacrifice a little bit of strength for the utility of making it super flexible so you can do whatever with it. Just a second, there's a car. And that's the trade-off with the Gorillapod, right? It's flexible, so you can bend it around stuff or use it as a grip or do whatever with it, but it's inherently not quite as strong as something made out of solid material. My vlogging camera of choice is the Panasonic Lumix G7, a small, light, micro four thirds mirrorless camera, which is significantly less than the weight limit of the Gorillapod, which is probably why I haven't had any problems yet. My camera's just so light, the tripod doesn't even care. Unless, of course, I try to balance it wrong, and then of course it falls over. This little rant doesn't really have a point, except to say don't complain about your gear not doing something it wasn't designed for, right? Like, Gorillapods can only hold so much weight. Other things can only do certain things that they were designed for. Sometimes things will be able to do things that they're not exactly designed for, but that's an exception rather than a norm. While we're on the topic of using gear, it's nice when gear that you have and skills that you've been developing come in handy for something and someone needs them. My church has recently switched to all pre-recorded sermon videos, which I'm sure you've noticed before because you've probably watched my other vlogs. I've been the one in charge of that, right? I'm the one who operates the YouTube channel. I'm the one who shoots like 90% of the videos and edits and color corrects and all that. And it's nice to feel useful, you know? It's nice to have gear that I own and skills that I've been developing be put to good use. And I mean, this channel is also good use, but it's like, this channel is for me, right? The sermon videos are for everybody, for my whole church, and for, you know, anybody else who wants to watch them. It's for a greater good. For those of you who are in creative fields, if you can, obviously you need to make sure that you can make a living for yourself and survive first. But if you can, try to use your creative skills to help somebody, to help your church, your local nonprofits or something, you know, and just keep going, keep developing your skills, keep working at it, keep making videos or drawing or writing songs or whatever it is that you do, because eventually that will be helpful to somebody. Even if it's just someone sees your art or watches your video or listens to your song and feels better about themselves or their situation, or feels inspired to create for themselves, or if it's for something like this, where your skills you developed doing something like that can help a church or an organization or something with something else, you know? Is it like a natural step in the evolution of a vlogger to start trying to inspire other people? Because it seems like every vlogger I watch, right, from Casey Neistat to Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, Cody Warner, Lizzie Pierce, Becky and Chris, on and on and on and on and on, they all seem to make videos inspiring other people to create. I mean, maybe that's just a natural step in the evolution of you as a creator, is to start inspiring other people to create. Or maybe it's just like a feature of the genre. I'm not really sure. Anyway, hope you guys got something out of all this, and it's not just like me flapping my gums at a camera for 5 minutes. Just got back from my walk and it's still snowing. Pretty bad. Well, not pretty bad. It's snowing lightly, but it's pretty bad for April. And we both got back from our walks at the same time. Hi, Cody. Hey, no, you're all wet.
He was in the pond.
Yeah. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we call it falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we call it falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.